What's going on, everybody? My name is Kenny Tonight, and this is the Night Dimension. And today I want to share with you guys one of my 5-gram mushroom experiences. This one, when I go into my head and I think about all my experiences, this one comes to my head the most, I guess. I can kind of remember most of the details with this one. So it was me and two of my other friends who we were a tribe, you know. I mean, I'm sure you guys understand. You get into a group of people and you take psychedelics and it's like you guys are just connected. You guys are just so soul connected, you know. And even when I see them from time to time from now on, it still somewhat feels that way, you know. That feeling almost never dies. But this was the second time that we had done 5 grams of mushrooms together. And the first time, I'm going to make a video about it, but I just can't remember it so much because there was so much that happened in between, you know, the major key points that I can remember, that I need to sit down and really meditate on it and think about it. So back to this experience. So me and my friend decided, we're at his house and we're like, bro, I got money, you got money. How crazy would it be if we just took 5 grams of mushrooms tonight? And we were like, oh man, we're supposed to hang out with my other friend. And he was at work. That was the only difference. And he had to work until about 11 o'clock at night. And we were planning to just pick him up, not tell him anything, and then just be like, bro, here you go. Like, hand him a 5-gram shake and be like, guess what we're doing tonight? Like, you just got off work. And so we pick him up and we did that, and he was mind blown. He was scared at first, you know, not actually like expecting that. Like, nobody really expects that. And me and my friend had taken like an hour-long nap before going to pick him up because we were prepared. But my friend who was working didn't really have much time of preparation, so I'm sure it played into the experience. So we got to my friend's house and we played out the experience, you know, and right in the beginning, when we're laying down and the hallucinations are just crazy, my friend who was working, he got really caught up in a spiral in his mind. And for whatever reason, it made me want to go outside because I started to realize that there was nothing I could say to help him out, that what he was going through, he had to go through it himself this time, that there was nothing I could do particularly to help him with what he was dealing with because I probably didn't understand what it was at the time. And I went outside and I started playing in the water. It was like I was a kid again, you know, like I just felt like a kid again, playing in the water and being free and experiencing nature. And me and my friend were throwing pine cones and we were hearing the like, it was just so wicked. The sounds, our vision, our feeling, the whole experience was just probably one of the most beautiful and playful experiences that I have ever had with mushrooms, especially at a 5-gram dose where usually you'd want to be sitting down or in silent darkness. So my friend, we wanted to check on him inside because at this time, me and my original friend who had planned it, we were outside and we were just playing. You know, we were having a great time, but we thought about my other friend who was dealing with whatever he was dealing with. So we opened up the front door and just yelled through the house like, bro! He's like, yeah. Bro, you gotta come out. You gotta come outside, you gotta play the water. You gotta play the sprinklers. You know what I mean? And he did, and it was like he was instantly okay again, that he was instantly okay, and he started to become, you know, in the feeling of the experience and not so much in the thinking and second guessing things. It was more about the experience and the physical nature of our reality and going with that. And we just played and played, and it was just a beautiful experience. And we eventually, he let his dogs out, and he had like 4 or 5 big dogs, and they were running around and just loving on us. And there were times when I could kid you guys not, it was like it was telepathic with these animals, to where we were sitting down and putting our heads on the heads of these animals, and it was like we could be telepathic, almost like I was communicating with them mentally, you know. And they were just all love, all fun, all pure intention, that these animals were. It was really insane. So we played with the dogs, you know, we went up into the trees, held on to the roots of the trees, and felt grounded to the earth, you know, with our feet, like supernatural, super nature experience, connecting to nature. And there was this one point which was like the epitome of the experience, I guess, because yeah, this whole mushroom experience was the life is the trip, you know, life and feeling and emotion and is the trip, you know, and experiencing the everyday nature, that's the trip. So I eventually laid down and I started to become the earth. Like, I know it sounds weird, but it was like the rotation of the earth is what I was becoming, and I could see that I was moving with the planet, that we were all part of this moving system with the earth. And in that moment I saw that there was no death, there was no such thing as dying, because it's just this constant rotation and revolution of the earth, that as we age and grow, we just expand, you know, into something super spiritual and beyond our comprehension. And then after that, you know, it was just like, holy moly, you know, there's no death. Like, I'm not gonna die, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna die and stuff, but like, there's no end to consciousness, is basically what it was saying. There's no end to life, there's no end to reality or existing, that it is this one big play that is going on, and it's going to go on forever. So that was basically the epitome of that experience. After I got done, I found myself standing up, meditating for most of the time, and to this day holding on to that experience, because some things like that happen and you just can't explain them. So pretty crazy stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this trip report. I'm going to make a couple more trip reports. I want to leave you guys with a question, and the question is, what is ego? So I know that the psychedelics and ego gets wrapped up together a lot, but I want to ask you guys this question. Leave it in the comments. What is ego, in your guys' opinions? So dab on the haters. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. YouTube spiely stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got more trip reports coming for you guys soon, so look out for it. All right, peace.